Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. So today's video is going to be my top little black dress perfumes, and I have 6. I was trying to do 5, but I couldn't narrow it down. If you want to get right into the list, go ahead and go to this timestamp right here, because you know I like to talk. Now, these aren't my top date night perfumes, although some of these definitely can be used for date night. These are my little black dress perfumes, meaning I try to pick different perfumes for like a formal event, date night, sexy time. So these are different perfumes for different little black dress occasions. And by little black dress, it could be a short dress, it could be a gown, it could be just something sexy and black. There's just something iconic about the little black dress. It started off being a coincidence that pretty much all of them are black bottles or have black in them, but then it kind of became kind of fun pairing it. And this is more of a fun video. I'm not going to be going into in-depth reviews because 2 of these perfumes are newer to my collection, and because you guys really enjoyed me pairing up characters in my boss lady scents, I am going to be pairing up people with my little black dress perfume picks. 2 are celebrities, and then the rest are characters from, I think they're all movies pretty much in this round. And then next I will be doing my like classy. This is my little black dress version, and let's go ahead and get into the video. So, scent of the day. I'm not wearing any of these scents, and this could easily be a little black dress scent, but it didn't make it. But I do have a video on this, and also kind of why I'm wearing all this makeup. So I did film a Halloween inspired makeup look by my scent of the day, and that is Hypnotic Poison, and I'll have that video linked down below. But that is why I'm wearing this much makeup. And since I always film 2 videos and I was filming my little black dress, I was like, well, this kind of looks like I would be wearing a little black dress. So I just kind of wanted to put that out there. Okay, so first up is a celebrity fragrance. I wanted to put 1 or 2 affordable options, and this one is definitely affordable. It's also one that, even though it's a celebrity fragrance, I do feel like it is designer quality and it is popular, and that is Rihanna's Rebel Fleur. And this to me is your sexy going out, either date night or clubbing little black dress. This is your little slinky black dress, and the person I paired with this is none other than Rihanna. I think her video best describes this scent. So this is your sexy, flirty nighttime scent. It's not like your typical celebrity scent. This opens up fruity. There's plum, red berries, and peach. And then as this dries down, you get more of the florals. The tuberose comes through in this, and you get the coconut. And then there is patchouli, musk, and amber in the dry down. And that's where I feel like this sets it separate from other celebrity scents and makes it more deep. And again, I find Rihanna's video to completely take you through what this scent does. You see her in the opening of the video in that beautiful peach dress, and then you see her in that sexy black dress, kind of mimicked from that pink one. She's in that beautiful black dress, and it's kind of like that good girl gone bad. Like, this opens up very much fruity and bright, and then it starts to get deeper and more sexy. Again, this is a night out dancing, and one that I always say I like for summer nights. That is Rihanna's Rebel Fleur. And then number 2 is Lancome's La Nuit Tresor. This one to me is more of your elegant date night out. This is more of your little black dress, but it might be maybe to your knees or even floor length. It's going to be more of an expensive dinner. So this one is a little sweet in the opening, and that's from the pear. And then again, smoky. The incense in here I get in the top and the mid, and then in the base is when it gets more sweet, and the smokiness kind of goes away, but that's after a while. This opens up fruity and smoky for me. And then in the mid there is like passion fruit and strawberry, which I feel like keeps it fruity. And then as this starts to dry down, that's when you start to get, there's praline in here, but I get more of the caramel, and the coffee when this dries down. And the patchouli in this isn't as heavy as it is in like La Vie Belle, but it's still present, making this slightly earthy, but not too much. And the person I paired with this is Vivian from Pretty Woman, played by Julia Roberts. She's got like the flowers around her neck, kind of like the flower here.
You're late.
You're stunning.
You're forgiven.
And this to me is like her character. You know that she is escort, so this opens up kind of naughty, a little smoky, a little deep, and then it starts to get sweeter and the smokiness starts to kind of go away. And like in the movie, you know, she starts to spend time with Edward, played by Richard Gere. She starts to soften and trust. And that's kind of what this scent is. It's very smoky, sexy in the opening, and it stays sexy, but it gets a little sweeter and more warm. So again, the person who I paired this up with is Vivian from Pretty Woman. Okay, and then number 3. This one is newer to my collection, but it was Love at First Sniff. And this is more of your sexy time, little black dress. And that is Tom Ford's Noir pour Femme. The reason why I picked up this scent was because of a conversation that I was having with Kiana and Wendy. So I did want to shout out Wendy because Wendy was actually one that said that we would love this scent. And this to my nose is a sweet spiced vanilla scent. I know that there's other notes in here, but this comes off very vanilla to me, and I think it's because of the coffee. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. That's in here. Now, I did have to look that up because I had no clue what it was, but I wanted to know what it was that I was picking up that made this very much like a spiced vanilla scent, and that is what it is. So the coffee note is based on a very popular Indian dessert of the same name. And it's rich and creamy with a hint of spice. A handmade saffron-infused oil is added to this blend. From the vial, it opens up icy and spicy with a strong cardamom note, sweet and creamy accord from the vanilla bean, coconut, and saffron. So that is the spiced vanilla that I am getting. That note is very prominent in here. And the person who I paired this up with is Jane Smith from Mr. and Mrs. Smith, played by Angelina Jolie. Angelina Jolie to me screams sexy. So this to me is a very sexy scent. It is a boss lady scent. So I feel like Angelina totally embodies this scent. Not only in that sexy dress that she has with Brad Pitt, Mr. Smith, but also that little vinyl number. Is this. That's what this is. So this next scent. This next scent is for the woman who is not only confident, but doesn't mind being polarizing. She doesn't really care what you think of her. She only cares what the person next to her thinks of her. And that is Tom Ford's Black Orchid. And I paired this up with Morticia from Addams Family and her slinky long black dress. This perfume I have to be in the mood for. I feel like kind of like Morticia's character. She's not for everyone, but I have to be in the mood for this perfume, and it's got to be in the cold. And she's kind of that cold, strong, don't give up kind of woman, and that's what this scent is. This opens up very licorice, very peppermint to my nose. And there is gardenia, but the gardenia goes away, thankfully, because gardenia does give me a headache. And then when this dries down, I get more incense, more smokiness. And then after an hour is when I really start to enjoy this scent. I do enjoy the opening, but it's just a little much for me. But I also feel like in the winter, it doesn't bother me as much. So that could be the reason. But when this dries down, then I get more of the chocolate and the patchouli. And then those other notes that kind of bother my nose in the beginning, they go away. This does get like sweeter and spicy and very deep and sexy. It's a scent that both men and women can wear. And I just thought Morticia was perfect for this. And also Wednesday Adam all grown up. Have you guys seen that picture that someone photoshopped of Christina Ricci as Morticia Addams? I'll pop in a picture. Yes, this scent could totally be for either one, mom or daughter, now that she's all grown up. And then next up is another new one to my collection, but this was a perfume that was a very strong like and then moved to a love, and that is Black Perfecto by La Petite Robe Noire by Guerlain. And this scent opens up to my nose. You know, we all pick up notes very differently. This is very much a cherry almond scent for me in the opening, and then as this dries down, it starts to get more powdery. This isn't very patchouli heavy on me, but there is a little bit of an earthiness in the dry down. But for me, I pick up more of the musk. Like, this gets very powdery on my skin, and then there is leather, but almost like you've sprayed this and then you've gotten into your car and like you smell the leather in the background when you're sitting in your car. That's what this smells like to me. Like, the leather isn't prominent to my nose. What's prominent in here to me is the cherry almond and the powder, and the leather is very much in the background. And the person who I paired up with this is Amy Winehouse. And whenever I saw this and then the other bottle of this that came out with the rose, it's always just the bottle alone has always reminded me of her. So I don't know if that's kind of making me biased, but when I think of this, I think of her and her very like strong eyeliner. A lot of her videos she does wear black, but the video that I think of with this, not that this is like for a funeral, but it is her back to black video when she's wearing that black dress with that plunging V neck, and then she's got her leather gloves on and she's singing. That is this scent in a bottle. It's very, not that this scent is vintage, but there's something about it that's kind of nostalgic. It's not a vintage scent by any means, but they're all driving like those old 50s cars. She has on the little black dress. She has on the leather gloves. It just embodies this entire scent to me. So that is who I thought of immediately when not only I saw the bottle, but when I sprayed this. Just a very feminine scent, but with an edge to it. And you know, Amy Winehouse was very beautiful, very feminine, but she had that sultry voice and then that edginess to her. So this scent definitely went to her. And then my last scent, what inspired this video completely? This scent is your classy, elegant little black dress. This is more for night, but can definitely be during the day. It's timeless, it's classic, and that is Coco Noir by Chanel. I love Chanel. I want to eventually collect, maybe not all the perfumes, but a lot of them. But this to me is Coco Mad's older sister. A scent that I've said before, I wouldn't have appreciated it in my 20s. Not that a 20-year-old couldn't appreciate this, just me. I wouldn't have appreciated this in my 20s. Definitely appreciate this scent now. This is more of a mature scent to me. It's Coco Mad, but more powdery, a little more floral in my opinion. So this opens up with a burst of citrus, which is the bergamot, the grapefruit, and orange that's in here. And then as it starts to dry down, the florals start to come through, and that's where I feel like it just gets a little bit more sophisticated and more mature. This doesn't really get sweet. This very much stays clean and soapy to me, with a powderiness and again floral. This is a floral scent. And the person who I paired this up with is Holly from Breakfast at Tiffany's, played by Audrey Hepburn. This to me is very elegant, very classy. The scene with her in that black dress with the pearls, that to me is what set the stage for little black dresses to come. I wouldn't really say that I paired it up necessarily based on the character. I paired this more so with Audrey Hepburn as the leading actress who played it, and how well she played the role. It became iconic. She became iconic. The little black dress became iconic, and Chanel is iconic. So that is who I paired with Coco Noir. So yeah, guys, that will do it for today's video and my top little black dress picks. But if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you like me and haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe. We already hit 5K here on my channel, so thank you guys so much for those of you who have been following me, who meet with me in the comment section. I appreciate all of you, and until next time, guys, bye.